How you doing? I'm Darren with Kickin BBQ. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today we are doing something that I have never ever done before, but I am super excited. We are doing a Greek style pulled pork, Mediterranean style pulled pork, whatever you feel comfortable calling it, and it is going to be amazing. I actually don't know if it's going to be amazing because I've never done this before, but my buddy shared the recipe with me. He's made it. He said it was fabulous and I have to try it. It has everything that I'm looking for in a non-traditional barbecue dish. Think a Euro pulled pork sandwich. That's what we're going to be going with today with the tzatziki and everything else. This is not going to be a traditional barbecue. It's more of a fusion barbecue, and I am 100% okay with that. I think it's awesome to try new things, and I love Euros. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's just jump right in and get right into it because this is kind of going to be a 2-day process for me. We're going to get everything prepped up today. We're going to smoke tomorrow. So yeah, let's just get into it and see how this turns out. All right, so first things first, we're gonna get a marinade put together because we're gonna be marinating this pork butt overnight. The recipe that I saw said minimum of 2 hours. We're just doing it overnight. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening, so I'm gonna let this go overnight. We'll get it on early tomorrow morning, and I think it's gonna be great. Now, the recipe for the marinade didn't include any ratios, so I did kind of trial and error, and we're just gonna go with it and see how it turns out. I'll have the complete recipe down below. I'm not gonna give you measurements right now, but I'll have the complete recipe down below in the description. Like always, every video I have, the recipe, the written recipe is down below. So just check it out and let's just jump into it. So first things first, we're going in with some parsley. Then we're gonna go in with some oregano. And this is all chopped fresh. We're going in with the zest of 1 lemon. We're going in with a few cloves of chopped garlic. I kind of did this to taste. I really like garlic, so that's what we're going with here. You can see this is the lemon that I zested. We're gonna go in with the juice of 1 lemon. So just like that. So we have all ingredients there. Next, we're gonna come in with some olive oil, and I'm just gonna go until I have the consistency that I'm looking for here. You kind of want it to be a pasty consistency, so I can already tell that I'm gonna need more than what I have here, which is fine. It's easy to add more. It's almost impossible to take it away. So we're just gonna get this nice and mixed up. It's gonna hydrate some of these chopped greens that we have in here, and then we'll start to get that pasty consistency that we're looking for as we go. So I'm gonna grab some more oil real quick. I'll just come in with some more. I'm just adding a little at a time because I really don't want to overdo it on the oil. I think what we're going for is almost that chimichurri consistency, and I love chimichurri. So I think this marinade is going to be phenomenal here. And this is why I'm not giving you the measurements, because it's kind of going to be a touch and go at your discretion. I'll give you the ingredients and I'll give you what I use down below, and hopefully it gets you where you need to be, but just use your best judgment here. So there we go. That's kind of that consistency I'm looking for, and that looks really nice. Next, we're gonna go in with a fat pinch of kosher salt, maybe 2 of them just to be safe. I don't wanna use too much salt because I'm gonna be using a seasoning on this butt too, which is not what the original recipe called for. But I was at the store today and they had a Greek seasoning, so I figured, well, I might as well put that on the pork butt. 2 fat pinches, maybe 2.5 fat pinches of black pepper. And we'll just get that all mixed up. And there we go. There is our Greek style marinade. And I'm gonna grab the pork butt and we're gonna get this thing lathered up and get it into the refrigerator. All right, so here's our pork butt. This is about 8.5 pounds, and this is the seasoning we're gonna be hitting it with. It is the Greek lemon garlic Mediterranean blend. And it has salt, black pepper, oregano, rosemary, cayenne, bay, parsley, garlic, onion, sea salt, spearmint, all that good stuff, lemon, all that jazz. So like I said, very non-traditional barbecue approach today, but I'm here for it and I'm very intrigued. So that's what we're going with. Like I said, 8.5 pound butt. All we're gonna do now is we are just gonna score this thing. I'm not a huge proponent of scoring pork butts. I don't know why that fad started or why it's a thing, but we're gonna do it today because this is what the recipe says to do. And I am not against trying new things. So we will just score this down. Do you guys score your pork butts? Let me know down in the comments. Why or why not? Have you ever thought about it? If you don't, would you try it? Is this silly? Let me know your thoughts. Pretty good. Looks nice. All right. Next step in the process, we are going to take this Greek and just season this up a little bit. Just to get an outer layer of flavor on. This is going to soak in with the marinade overnight. I think it's going to be really, really good. This rub smells delicious, has a lot of nice earthy tones to it, and I think this is going to go really well. Doesn't want to shake the best out of this bottle though, so we're just going to sprinkle it on here. All right, so what I'm going to do here is flip this over, and I just want to take some of the marinade here. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit on like so, and just kind of massage this in to the cracks and the crevices on this side. We're going to be cooking fat cap up tomorrow, which is something I don't normally do either. But again, that's what the recipe says, and we are going to follow this recipe. We're going to be cooking on the FEC 100, 275 degrees. They suggested 250. We're doing 275 because I'm not going to let this thing go naked all day long like that. We're going to give it a little bit of a blast, but we are not wrapping this, so I'm very curious to see how it turns out. Everything's kind of put in there. Next, I have a 2-gallon Ziploc bag right here. I'm hoping the pork butt fits in there. I think it will. And we'll just get this right on in like so, like a glove. There we go. All right, and so there is our pork butt in the bag. And we're gonna get the marinade in there now. And just pour almost all of that in. Just reserving a little bit here. Now at this point, I'm just gonna get this bag sealed up. I'm not getting the air out yet. Just kind of want to work this marinade all around here, like so. And now we'll get the air out of there, just like that. And that marinade is going to do its job overnight. And this just smells fantastic already. I'm so excited for this. And there we go. So I'm getting this into the refrigerator. We'll pick back up tomorrow morning and get this out onto the FEC 100, 275 degrees, and let it do its thing. So we will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, so it is the next morning. It's about 8:15. You can see we have the pork butt on the FEC 100, getting up to temp at 275 degrees, and we're just gonna smoke this thing until it's tender. We're not wrapping it, we're not doing anything. We're just smoking it until it's tender. It's gonna be a long cook. I'm probably not gonna check in here for a few hours. Maybe the 4-hour mark we'll check in, but this thing is looking amazing. It smells wonderful from that marinade. So we will see you in many hours, and I'll let you know how long it's been. All right, so it has been about 3 hours since we got this pork butt on. You can see we're starting to get some really nice color. We got that fat cap separating. I don't know if you can see that, but we got that fat bubbling in there. Looking really good, starting to render. We still have a long ways to go on this cook, so probably check back in another 3 hours or so, but looking really, really nice so far. So we'll see you in 3 hours or so, and I'll let you know how long it's been. All right, so it has been another 3 hours. You can see this pork butt is looking really good. I just temped it. We're sitting at about 157 degrees, so we still have a very long way to go, especially since we're not wrapping this. So I'll probably come back and check it in 3 more hours and see how it's looking. That'll be about 9 hours total, and I don't think it's gonna be done yet, and that's fine. I'm not gonna rush this cook. I want this to be as delicious as possible, so we're gonna let it go, and we'll do another 3-hour check-in then. See you in 3 hours. All right, so it has been 9 hours on this pork, but you can see we have just great bark development on here. All these little crispy fatty bits are looking really, really good. It's still not tender. We're sitting at about 185 to 190 depending on where we probe. So it's not done yet. I'm guessing probably at least another hour, most likely 2, which is going to bring us to around 11, 12-ish hours on here. But it's looking good, and I can't wait to try it. So I'm going to check it every hour until it's done. I'm not going to bring you back every time, but I will let you know when it is done and how long it's been, total cook time, so you can kind of plan for it. Obviously, every cooker will be different, but the next time you see this, this is going to be done. We'll get it in, we'll let it rest for a few hours, and then we will give it a try. So about 9, 10-ish hours into this cook, but it is looking really good. We'll see you when this thing's done. All right, so it has been about another hour and a half since the last time we checked in here. We're looking at about 12 hours on this cook. I just probed it. Probing around 203 degrees, dead center, but most importantly, it is probing like butter. It is tender. I don't really care about the temperature. I want the tenderness, and it looks really good. That bark looks fantastic. I can't wait to try this. I'm gonna let this thing rest at least 2 hours. So I'm gonna get it off, get it in a foil pan, cover it up, let it rest for a minimum of 2 hours, and we'll check back in when it's time to do the taste test. So see you in a few hours when this thing has rested. But yeah, it looks so good. So see you in a couple hours, folks. All right, so we've let this pork butt rest for a little over 2 hours. Let's open it up and see how it's looking. Oh yeah, check that out. That nice crispy bark on there, that fat cap that crisped up. This thing is looking wonderful. It's smelling wonderful. Smoke profile that comes off the FEC 100. I've said it before, I'll say it again, is absolutely fantastic. And this is a great looking pork butt right here. So let's go ahead and get this bone pulled out of here. Nice clean bone. We'll just get this all shredded up here. This is still a little hot. When I temped it, it was at 165 degrees. So could have let it rest a little bit longer, but I can't wait anymore, and it's like almost 10 o'clock at night, so I want to get this video wrapped up. All right, so there's our pulled pork butt. We're gonna go ahead and assemble our sandwich now, and that's gonna look like a brioche bun, toasted, a little of the tzatziki sauce, and I'll have the recipe for this down below. It's just a very basic recipe. We're gonna take some of our pork here that we have shredded up. We're gonna go right on top. We're gonna come in with just a little bit of our seasoning here. And if you were gonna shred this all up and serve it right now, you can season the whole batch. I'm not doing that right now, so I'm just gonna add the additional to the sandwich. Again, with the reserved marinade, if you were gonna shred this up right now and serve it right now, add whatever you have left over back into it. For me, I'm just gonna go on top of this sandwich, save this for tomorrow. We're gonna come in with 2 seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic tomatoes, and a couple rounds of English cucumber, just for a little texture, a little crunch, a little freshness. And that is our Greek style pulled pork sandwich. Check that out. It looks amazing. I can't wait to try this. So let's jump out and let's do the taste test. All right, so does a moment of truth. I'm gonna give this a try, see if this long day was worth it. I have a feeling it will be. Let's do this. This is absolutely fantastic. It's like a whole new world of barbecue. You get just all the flavors that marry together, but it's still delicious smoked pulled pork. But it's just a fresh tasting sandwich. It doesn't taste heavy like a lot of pulled pork sandwiches can. That tzatziki on there, the seasoning, the leftover marinade, the tomatoes, the cucumbers, everything just goes so well together. Excuse me. I will absolutely be making this all summer long. This is probably my new favorite way to do pulled pork. That's not a traditional barbecue method. This is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend giving this recipe a try. Put your own spin on it. That's what's fun about cooking. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay safe, and we will see you next time.